Evening all. Hi, my name's Kai. This is just a quick video that we've been asked to do by the producers of Sent to Coventry. They've done works with The Only Way is Essex and Geordie Shore, and now they're bringing a new show to Coventry, which I'm really pleased about. I've been asked to go to the final auditions tomorrow, to the last 50, so I'm buzzing. I absolutely made up. It was a bit of a last minute thing. A few friends of mine, they said to me, look, there's some auditions going on, go down to it, and I just said yes. Bit of a yes man, and I went to it. Turned up at the auditions, and it was like it was auditions for the new Lord of the Rings, a new trilogy. It was the bizarrest experience I've ever had. There was a couple of fights in the queue, there was a porn star there was people from all different walks of lives. So yeah, it was a banter-filled day, and I had a great time. So yeah, so that's kind of led me to where I'm at today. A little bit about myself. I've been travelling for the last few years. I've lived in Ibiza, South Africa, and Italy, all over the world. Lived in Egypt. Every country that I've been in, I've ended up living in. Like I say, I'm a bit of a yes man. I kind of say yes to things, and that's led me to the most bizarrest and random sequence of events you can imagine. One being, I ended up meeting David Guest at a casino with a few pals. We was putting a few bets on and stuff, and he invited us the next day to go down to London with him. I thought he was talking absolute shite. Anyway, I get a phone call the next day. He was like, Kai, look, listen, make sure you get down to the station. I need some help with my luggage. I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for your tickets to London, hotel the next day, everything. And I was thinking, who the hell is this guy? I said yes, carried on, got on the train, and this guy was chatting to me for ages about his life, how Michael Jackson was his best man at his wedding, he was married to Liza Minnelli, and honestly, I thought this guy was a crackpot. He was so bizarre. Anyway, ended up getting to London, and all these paparazzi turned up and started taking pictures of us, and that's when I started questioning it, thinking, you know, this guy is actually who he says he is. Anyway, he invited me to get a taxi to a little bistro cafe. Ended up getting to this cafe, and a couple of guys shouted him over, and I looked in the corner, and it was only Keith from Prodigy and Matt from Busted. And we sat there having tea and biscuits with him for a couple of hours, and it was honestly the most surreal experience I've ever had in my life. So from that moment onwards, I've just carried on saying yes to everything. And like I say, it's kind of led me here. So no 2 days are the same for me. So I think if the producers are watching this, I honestly believe I can bring a bit of variety to the show, a bit of spice. So yeah, I'd like to give it a shot. In my life, I've got no constraints. I'm as free as a bird. You know, people from one day to the next say, right, do you fancy doing this, fancy doing that? And I literally just get up, get a train, drive down, or do whatever, and that's me, that's it. I also do stand-up comedy. I've been doing stand-up comedy for a few years now. Got into it because you used to get free drinks and food, and I started off doing the stand-up comedy routines, and I was shite. I was awful. And then started getting a few laughs from the audience, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a blast. Started writing material, and it just went from strength to strength. So I gig all across the country. I go to Manchester, London, from Portsmouth to Newcastle, anywhere that I can get gigs where I can get a bit of recognition and get my face about, and you know, try and make a bit of a future from that. So yeah, that's a little bit of an insight about myself. So yeah, like I said, it was off the cuff. Didn't really put a lot of planning into this. It was so last minute. I only found out about the audition a few days ago, even though everybody else found out 28th of Jan. I'd only just checked my emails because I'm so slack. I kind of just let everything go in my head. I'm far too laid back. So probably need to change that attribute in my life. But yeah, tomorrow, the only advice I'd probably give to myself is if I can't dazzle them with brilliance, then baffle them with bullshit. That served me well, so yeah, up to date. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. And hopefully I'll see you on the big screens in the up and coming future. So make sure you've got HD. Okay. Alright, well thanks for watching. Take care.